What's up, you all? And as requested, Miss Beyonce versus Keke Wyatt. Vocal range, runs, and riffs. I don't know, man. Let's get it. I don't know. These versus videos be the hardest ones. But I do them because y'all want them. That's it. Low notes. Okay. Okay. Already I got to listen to that again. That was too quick. I like Beyonce's a little better. I like the vibrato on hers. On it and go. Very good. Beyonce's. That was pitchy. Beyond the sky, it's been a long time when I'm feeling low. Keke on that one. At the twilight's last gleaming. Ooh, Keke, they're both good. She just had the depth. Eternal life. Oh yeah, a whole nother level of just depth and just sort of power. Much more. She really projected. Beyonce's was dope, and she was phrasing. She was going. Was just very soft. Very. It wasn't nearly as powerful. That was good. Whew. It don't even sound like they're hitting the same note. It sounds like Keke is lower. Hers are so much more pronounced and more powerful and more bassy. Keke for me there. But Beyonce's are really good too. It's just Keke's are like just above average. Ooh, that was good. Love is so light from being too far gone. Ooh, I can't choose it. That's gonna have to be a tie. I mean, and I ain't giving, I ain't not wanting to give anybody points. I just literally think that was a tie. Just the quality of them both were very, very similar. That was very faint. That was faint. That was kind of faint too. Tie, both faint. Ugh, this is hard. I'm not a fan of either. let me rewatch this. I feel like Beyonce's there. I could actually hear her phrasing, hear what she's saying better on hers. Though Keke's again had more bass, more power. So I give Beyonce that because I can actually hear what she's saying and phrasing there. Wait a minute. Beyonce, I could actually again hear the note. Keke's was very faint. It was like she just touched it and stopped. You know, I couldn't really. Ooh, can you love me so? Whew, whew, whew. I guess Beyonce ain't got none this low. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I'd give overall. I give the lows to Keke on that, and not just because the last few Beyonce didn't have any, but Keke just for the most part, with the exception of a few where I could hear Beyonce actually phrasing and hear it more clearly. Keke is just the bass and the depth is on a whole other level. The power of hers is just on another level. A lot of times Beyonce sounded like she was sort of whispering, just barely getting it. With Keke for that one. Way above the chimney tops, that's where you find. Let me see that again. This is not easy. Okay, the where. Okay, Keke Wyatt. Okay. Sustain it. Sustain. With that good vibrato. Sustain. This is legit hard. They were both perfect. Beyonce's held the vibrato a little longer. She was just hers was straight ahead, and I think the note overall was just a slight bit longer. But actually, the quality of the note, I mean, tie as far as quality goes. I mean, audio quality. Keke's had the better, slightly better audio quality, but other than that, tie. Beautifully done. I gotta get at the Keke. Both were perfect though. Say. I get that to Beyonce. Just a great mix there, a great quality mix. Oof. You hear a little bit of distortion at the end. Keke's was more chesty. Beyonce's was more of a mix. Beyonce's was, and with that distortion at the end, Beyonce's might have been a little bit healthier, her note, but I actually prefer the chestiness of Keke's. So I mean, I don't know. I just like them both for different reasons, and that's the truth. And I gave you the reason, so I'm gonna move it on. I don't want to pick. I think Beyonce's was healthier. I mean, if that gives you the win automatically over actual quality, which is subjective, then you know. Perfect mix again. Beautiful vibrato. You better sing. Beyonce's again, perfect mix, perfect technique. But Keke Wyatt, more chesty again, more powerful, definitely. So it's a matter of, I personally prefer Kiki's. Kiki's last two, I personally preferred hers. Just more powerful, and again, I prefer a lot of chest. Y'all know that. But as far as technique, Beyonce's was flawless. I mean, hers was had the better technique again. Oof, I prefer Kiki's again, man. I like the little distortion in Beyonce's, was like the growl she was doing. I'm just a sucker for a sustained, powerful belt. But technically, again, ugh. Oh, here we go. Beautiful. Sustain. Ooh, that run was a little botched at the end of that note, but the note itself, personally, personally, I'm learning that I'm biased to Keke Wyatt's, her tone and her more chesty belts. So personally, I prefer Kiki's, minus the botched run at the end. Beyonce's again, technically, technically superior. I mean, the mix was on point. The distortion was healthy, on point, purposeful. So yeah. Come on. No mic. She that loud. If you don't sing the song, okay. My God, Keke is a savage. The breath support, the amount of time she's be sustaining these notes, and the power in them. That's sick. That run was sick. And then you gonna go up to F5 sharp, and you gonna put the growl in there and just continue to body it after you done sustained for that long. I gotta give it to Keke. Again, Beyonce's technique was flawless. The mix was just effortless and healthy. But Keke for me, I come on. Keke took that one for me. Same. She wasn't even feeling well there. I give that one to Beyonce. I preferred Beyonce's there. Just a perfect. Um, I mean, let me see that again. I'm trying to see why I preferred it. I think it had a nasal quality to Kiki's there that I didn't really like. Same. I don't know. She's singing. Obviously, she sustained it for longer, but Beyonce's, it sounds like more of a full, more of a wider sound. I feel like Kiki's is getting a little thinner to what she was just doing. like on the C5. I feel like she's thinning out. It's getting a little bit more nasally, a nasal quality to it. Beyonce's is staying more round and open. Just the ease, no sign of strain. You saying it though. The actual note I give to Beyonce for the reason I listed beforehand. But Keke, these runs, these ornamentations she be adding on to them, her runs and riffs are fire. I know we're not getting to that part yet. We're not discussing it, but man, Keke is bad. I'm like a lion. Keke. Keke, she hit that sucker several times. Just crystal clear. Keke for me, man. Savage. Keke for me. Oh man, Keke for me again, man. Again, I will say I give Beyonce her props. Hers was less strained, less forced. Not particularly strained. Is I think Keke's was a little more forced, and you can kind of hear sort of the slight bit of distortion after she hit the last note. After she hit it the last time, there was a little distortion, little sign of strain there coming on. But Beyonce's was just again just perfect. This song go hard. Oh, come on. Keke by far. I'm sorry, but Keke by far. How many? What, over 5 times E5 she hit, and just no sign of strain, no sign of accidental distortion, no sign of like her last note. There was no sign of stress in her vocal cords, and just I mean the breath support. I mean crystal clear, ridiculous. And the vibrato. Oh, Keke. Keke, just crystal clear. Beyonce's nowadays, whichever she goes that high, it's like a lion. It's growling. It's gutter. It's that southern gutter stank on it. She put that stank on it. But I just feel like at this time, Keke's it's just easier for her. Like again, hers was crystal clear, sustained. I mean, just. that's hard. Man, that's hard. I'm gonna give it a tie. The only difference, I mean, growl versus no growl. I felt like they were both equal. Other than that, honestly. Hey, Keke hit the joint twice back to back in the. Keke hit it 3 times back to back in the middle of the illest run. That's just it. Ooh, I can tell here she's really struggling at this point. Just barely caught that. Woo! Keke, kill it. What? She is too ill. She is too sickening. She's eating these F5s, man. Keke again for obvious reasons. Just eating it, sustaining it, phrasing it. I mean, that was sick. Mm. Keke's for me. She is really just barely getting it, and it's a struggle at this point for me to hit it. Obvious. Oh, she is. Jennifer Hudson said, "I'm usually the only one that can hit them notes like that. I'm gonna get this one to you. You can have it this time." I knew Keke was bad. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't sleep. I never slept on Keke Wyatt until, well, when I didn't know her, obviously. But I ain't know that she could. She was like a G5 plus kind of singer as far as the mixing is concerned. Okay, okay. I didn't know that she was that kind of soprano. Okay, she bodying way above, well above G5. Okay, she bad. She doing the darn thing. You know what I mean? She hitting them Jennifer Hudson-esque notes up top while having that Beyonce level agility and them Mariah Carey like lows. I ain't know her like that. That's all I'm saying. Head voice. Ooh, Beyonce's hit different. Beyonce's head voice for me hit different. Hers was a little more powerful. Keke's was crystal clear. It was pretty, but Beyonce's was just like I feel like operatic. People get offended when I use that word, but opera-like in its power and its drama. It was just bigger, heavier, and that vibrato was very operatic. agility. Again, Beyonce for the operatic, powerful, just dramatic, just dramatic tone in her head voice. But Keke, when we're talking about agility in head voice, I ain't heard Beyonce do nothing like it. Just the truth. So yeah. Okay. Okay, Beyonce. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Woo. Man, Kiki's first one on that video was bad though. The run, it was more powerful, but Beyonce's was just even more powerful. But it didn't have the run and stuff and the dramatics of Kiki's. Uh, mm, I don't know, man. I don't know. I like them both for different reasons. I like the power and drama of Beyonce's. I like the run and the power was good on Kiki's there too, but not quite on that level of Beyonce's. I just honestly, either one. Whew. Whew. Ooh, Beyonce, she did what Keke did and more with the guitar, killing it. Although the sound quality of Beyonce's was not nearly as good as Keke was in this video. See, this is power versus agility for me in the head voice. Again, Kiki's head voice runs. Her notes are, she's slamming the scale in the head voice like I've never heard Beyonce do. But the actual quality, again, the power, man. Just the resonance, that ringing quality, that bounce to that vibrato Beyonce gives when she turns on the power in the head voice. It's just, Keke can't touch that. So yeah, it's you like the agility or do you like the power? It's on you. It ain't on me. mm, mm. There was more ease on Beyonce's, but Kiki's was actually just more powerful, and it was sustained on hers. Um, mm. I like the more power and sustain on Kiki's, though Beyonce's had more ease to it. Man, man. Oh, oof. I prefer Kiki's, I'm be honest, I did. Keke, my, that ascent. Kiki's, it was just like Beyonce's, but it was sustained. Beyonce just playing. I love this song, by the way. both wind-ups. So Keke just had so much more to it. Mm, 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 mm. I prefer personally Keke's. Goodness. I prefer Beyonce's, but hers was epic too. Right. Woo! Ain't no Beyonce ones up here. Man, so for this segment, as I said a million times, even though Keke Wyatt went higher than Beyonce could, once again did more than Beyonce had done. The same with Lowe's. Overall, Beyonce, just the quality and the dramatic, the powerful, just that quality of her head voice that's very operatic, and it just Keke didn't do that, but at the same time, Keke's agility in that head voice, Beyonce couldn't do that. You know what I mean? And I feel like Beyonce also had more ease in a lot of hers than Keke did. Beyonce was just playing in most of hers. And she wasn't even like, it didn't seem like she was trying a lot of hers. But at the same time, Keke went higher than Beyonce could touch. So this is lit. This is lit. I mean, I'm enjoying this, even though I do not like versus battles, because people just go ham in comments when you don't pick who you want to pick. I'm enjoying this. I think this is it's a good match because they both excel in different ways. I don't know if it's a quality versus quantity type circumstances in the hip voice thing. I don't know if that's fair to Keke to say that, because I mean the quality of them runs was sick. Let's see. Oh no, Keke. Oh no. And that's one of my favorite Beyonce runs too. And it's one of the more difficult to ascend the way she did with that clarity, and just that precision. But Keke just took it to a whole nother level. Mm, mm, mm. Keke. But I really, really, really love that Beyonce run. This is preference. It's not a technical thing, but I prefer the. Uh, she went down to the semitone when that run. She just went down to the half stepped it, and Keke for the agility, for the I love that Middle Eastern run too. When the transition to that falsetto at the end, I mean, she was doing that Middle Eastern too, but a little bit more, and then that's perfect transition. Keke. Keke. Mm. Mm. Keke. That low note was good. Keke. Are you serious? Keke. Come on now. Wait, what was that? She said that. Bruh, how? I don't know if it was like a light mix that she turned into a full chest belt, or if that was like head voice. It was so light and then just explosive at the. My God, that was epic. That was difficult to do, and to do it the way she did it. That's something I have to listen to over and over and over again, and try to see exactly where she transitioned and how she did that. That was just fire. That was a whole nother level of epicness. I'm blown away by that. Hey. Beyonce did the run transition thing too, but Keke just took it to a whole nother level again. She's just like adding the way they did this video is like they it's very well matched because Keke comes in and she does the similar thing to Beyonce and just tops it, builds upon it. To be fair, I mean that's just the truth. Keke is just killing with these transitions, runs she did, and that the runs are just her runs are on a whole another different level. I said earlier that she was like Beyonce. I mean, she was like she did the runs. She's running like Beyonce, and she's hitting lows like Mariah, and she's hitting G5 plus notes like Jennifer. I apologize because Kiki's just her runs are on even another level than Beyonce's. I know somebody's gonna be mad, but how could you deny it at this point? It's just the truth. Come on. Keke. Keke. See. Come. Keke, but I love that performance of Beyonce. I love what she was doing there. She sounded like an angel, though. I just love the tone, the softness of her tone, and the whole. It was just very eerie type sound. Her and that music was just very Disney epicness. I just love that performance. Look at. She said I'm out. Ooh, that transition was. Man. So to backtrack, um, Keke took the lows, and she went quite a bit lower than Beyonce on the lows. The mids, I don't remember. I think that a lot of those were a tie. Excuse me, because I don't remember. I can't remember, but I think that was a tie. Beyonce's, I said, were more mixed, were perfectly mixed, whereas Kiki's was more chesty. I prefer the chestiness, but Beyonce's were more healthy, just perfect. The technique in the mids, the highs. Um, Beyonce's, I think the first few notes in the highs, it was Beyonce's again, her perfect technique and the ease, versus Kiki's just more powerful, chesty high belts, but they got a little thinner towards the as she got higher than Beyonce's. Beyonce's, for the most part, in comparison, maintained a more wide open throat, didn't thin too much until it got to the real high, which Keke pulled away, and Beyonce couldn't match the higher G5 and plus notes. So Keke pulled away there with higher notes than Beyonce has ever even hit. And in the head voice, um, again, Keke pulled away. Beyonce's were more dramatic, more operatic, more powerful, more fuller, but then it got towards the end, and Keke once again pulled away with notes Beyonce apparently never even hit. So, and then we go to the runs, and I'm just being honest, Keke swept there for me. She swept. She swept. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it for me. Just another level of agility. And I mean, homegirl was hitting them half step notes, going from whole to half step notes. I mean, the complexity of her agility is on a whole other level. I've done all of these Beyonce runs just in my key, and it's not nearly as complex as the runs Keke were doing. I got to practice on several of the Keke runs I just heard. I got to practice. Yeah, it's just swept the agility. I don't even think it's worth even arguing the agility part. But yes, I really enjoyed this video. I just thought that it highlights each of their differences as far as perfect technique versus just raw talent and raw how far you can push your voice. Technique and just, yeah, just technique versus raw unadulterated talent and just power. You know what I mean? And it's just anyway, let me know what you all think. And also the transitions too. Beyonce's were excellent, and Kiki's just took it, just one upped it every time. I mean, thank you for liking and subscribing. Please continue to for more of your favorites. Peace.